What if the greatest regrets you'll have 10 or 20 years from now are being created by the choices you make today? Most people believe regret comes from one life-changing mistake, but more often it grows quietly, from small decisions repeated every single day. As we move through our 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond, one truth becomes impossible to ignore. Prevention is always better than cure. Today, we'll explore 4 timeless prevention codes that can help protect not only your health, but also your peace of mind and the legacy you leave behind. Code 1, the Mind Preservation Code. The first prevention code begins in a place no one else can see, your mind. The thoughts you repeat today often become the life you live tomorrow. David was 45 when he quietly convinced himself that it was simply too late to begin again. Every opportunity looked like a risk. Every dream felt further away. Then one simple question changed everything. Instead of asking, "What if I fail?" he asked, "What if I succeed?" That single shift transformed the story he was telling himself. Within 2 years, David had built a consulting business that gave him greater freedom, renewed confidence, and a stronger sense of purpose. His circumstances didn't change overnight. His thinking did, and that changed everything. The wise lesson: pay attention to the stories you repeat in your own mind. Protect your thoughts today, and you begin protecting your future tomorrow. But our minds aren't the only part of us that quietly asks for care before problems appear. Code 2, the Restorative Sleep Code. The second prevention code reminds us of something many successful people forget. Rest isn't a luxury, it's maintenance. Angela, 52, spent decades believing sleep could always wait. Late nights became normal. Constant fatigue became part of everyday life. Until one day, burnout forced her to stop. Instead of pushing harder, she made one simple commitment. 7 hours of sleep became non-negotiable. Over time, her energy returned. Her concentration improved. Even her relationships became stronger because she was finally present. The lesson isn't simply about sleeping longer. It's about respecting the body before it demands attention. Remember this: rest today so your body doesn't force you to rest tomorrow. Because prevention begins long before exhaustion becomes illness. And one of the greatest forms of prevention appears on our plate 3 times every day. Code 3, the Digestive Code. Every meal is either an investment or a withdrawal from your future health. Michael, age 50, relied on convenience. Fast food saved time. Processed snacks satisfied cravings. But over the years, those small choices quietly accumulated. Weight gain followed. Health warnings appeared. Then came a frightening possibility: diabetes. Rather than waiting for things to become worse, Michael decided to change, while change was still possible. He chose more vegetables, more whole foods, less sugar, less excess. Within months, his energy improved, and his health markers began moving in the right direction. The greatest transformation wasn't dramatic, it was consistent. One simple truth: your body remembers every meal even when you don't. Choose wisely today. Your future self is already counting on you. But perhaps the greatest prevention code isn't about avoiding hardship, it's about learning from it. Code 4, the Hidden Value Code. Not every setback is sent to stop us. Sometimes it's there to redirect us. Sophia was 47 when she unexpectedly lost her job. At first, it felt like everything she had worked for had disappeared. She could have allowed disappointment to define her future. Instead, she chose to grow. She learned new digital skills. She embraced unfamiliar opportunities. She stepped into a future she had never imagined before. 1 year later, she had built an online business that gave her greater freedom than the career she thought she had lost. Looking back, what once seemed like an ending became a new beginning. Today's wisdom: every challenge carries a lesson. Sometimes the hidden value inside today's setback becomes tomorrow's greatest strength. Because prevention isn't only about protecting your body, it's also about protecting your perspective. Finally, when we look back on life, we rarely regret the healthy meal we chose, the extra hour of sleep, the encouraging thought, or the lesson we learned through hardship. Instead, we regret the moments when we knew what mattered, but waited too long to act. Remember these 4 prevention codes: the Mind Preservation Code, the Restorative Sleep Code, the digestive code, the hidden value code. Together, they remind us that legacy isn't built through one extraordinary decision. It's built through thousands of ordinary choices, made with wisdom, one day at a time. Because prevention is never just about avoiding illness, it's about protecting the life you hope to live. Before you leave, I'd like to ask you one question. Which prevention code speaks to you the most? And what is one small step you can take today that your future self will thank you for? Share your answer in the comments below. Your story may inspire someone else to begin their own journey. If you enjoy timeless wisdom, practical life lessons, and simple ways to build a healthier, more meaningful future, subscribe to The Wise Legacy Code and join us every week. Until next time, stay wise, stay healthy, keep building your legacy.